Good morning everybody, welcome back to another episode. Thanks for joining us. Today we are working on our rocker PMR 01MR. No idea what that means. Plastic mulch remover, I'm assuming. So this is our plastic mulch lifter. I had to do a bit of work on it the other day and it came back into the shed with everything loose. All the bearings were dry, all of these bolts were loose here, here and here. These barrels had actually shifted across, and you can see here that this shaft had pushed through the back of this cover and put a hole in the back of the cover. This shaft had moved a little bit as well. You can see the wear mark there. I had to take this cover off and sort of push it back over. What else was going on with it? That cutter bar down there. Where is it? There. Yeah, that one. So we put this machine down. That bar slips in underneath the plastic and sort of loosens the ground up and lifts the plastic as we drive through the patch, and then the plastic comes up here and gets rolled up on this barrel. On this cutter bar there's usually tines. I don't have one with me because they've all broken off, but there's 4 tines that come off of this bar up to about here, and what they do, as the bar goes under, the plastic sort of rides on top of the bar and then the plastic comes up on the tines. But what's actually happening, because the tines have been broken off, you can see where I'd cut them off there, there and there. You can't see those two because it's covered in dirt, but you get the idea. So what's actually happening is, as the plastic rolls over this bar, this leg is pushing dirt over onto the plastic. Same with that leg over there. They're pushing dirt onto the plastic. All the dirt's piling up here and ripping the plastic before it gets rolled up. One of the tines actually ended up going on under the wheel of our tractor. I'm not sure how that happened because the tractor's in front of this machine. So it must have broken off, and then he's reversed back and it's gone into the tyre. We had to get the tyre fixed. What else has gone wrong with this machine? Yeah, but this machine was in various states of disrepair when it came into the shed the other day. So I don't know, after about 6 hours of me stuffing around with it, trying to get it back into a state, I went out to try to use it, but the tine issue was, yeah, we need to get new tines welded on there so the dirt stops piling up on the plastic, so it'll actually get lifted up and rolled up onto the rollers. So what we need to do is take that cutter bar off there and run it into town to get new tines welded onto it. So we'll get these points on the front over there. We'll get them hard faced as well. So let's get to removing it. We've got 2 bolts down there on that leg and 2 bolts on this leg down here. And then that leg should be completely free and we'll be able to drag it out and, yeah, chuck it on the back of the ute and head into town. I reckon I found a big enough shifter for the job. That is bloody harder than I thought it was going to be. That bolt is completely seized, but I don't know why. No idea why I expected anything different. Oh, lucky there's no bloody prickles down here. Hold on, I'll be with you in a minute. Bloody prickles. If we could make money out of them, instantly there'd be some disease that would come and wipe them all out. Okay, I think we'll move on from that one. We'll have a crack at all the other ones, and if that's the last one standing, we'll turn it to liquid. That one's not looking good either. We got one out. Right, let's try these bigger ones. Nope, that one can stay there. We'll go and find a grinder. Don't look so tight now, do ya? Let's pick up all our bolts here and we can get this leg out. Our adjustable knocker meter. I swear they were the best hammers ever invented. That was heavy. Okay, now that we've got that out, we'll take that into town, get the points hard faced, get some new tines put on it, and we'll come back out and put it back together. Hopefully it'll work.
Is it a lift? Yes. I don't know. Will it fit?
Okay, we're on the way. I don't know what my hair looks like. We are on the way into town to drop off this and get some airflow happening in here, I think. Drop off of this sweeper bar thing. Try and get that fixed. See if we can get the new tines put on. With a bit of luck, you'll be able to do it today, but we'll just have to see. So this whole trip could have been saved if there was just a little bit of maintenance done on that plastic lifter. All it would have taken was just to go over it every morning, and all of these issues would have been picked up on. Try and get these snapped off tines fixed. We'll have to get new ones because we've lost the old ones. One ended up in a tyre somewhere and the other three are probably still laying out in the patch. Hopefully we don't find them with another tyre. Just a day in the life, really. Just another day on the farm. I don't mind fixing gear, it sort of comes with the territory of being a farmer. Some days I feel like my whole job is to just fix things and I don't actually get any farming done. I suppose all goes towards the greater cause. So after we drop off this sweep, we've got to run into Mulch, do a couple of jobs in there, and then we will be back out to help with the butternuts, or if I've got the sweep, if that sweep has been fixed, I'll pick that up on the way home and then I'll go put that back on. But then we'll have to give them a hand to finish off butternuts for the day and sort all that out, and then we'll be into picking butternuts again tomorrow. So it's all go on the farm, never a dull moment. The reason we're in a mad rush, we've got a few orders for butternuts, but we're just going through picking as much as we can. The reason we're doing that is because we've got a frost. They're predicting a frost on Thursday morning. They're forecasting -2, which could put us down to -4, -6. In the next video, I will put a screenshot of what it got down to on Thursday. I think last night they predicted a 6 or a 7 and it got down to 2 degrees on our weather station, which is in a low spot on our property. So in our low spots, we've been pretty consistently getting 4 degrees under what they forecast. And by they, I mean the Bureau of Meteorology. But even though the mornings have been cool, you can see I'm in the t-shirt. It's not all that cool today. It's 21 degrees outside, so it's beautiful weather. A little bit cooler than I'd like it, but it's coming into winter. You can't do much better than that, unfortunately. I'm really dreading those days where it's going to be down to you know, 10, 12, 15 degree highs for the day. Not looking forward to that at all. Not in the slightest. Okay, we have dropped off the sweep bar, cutter bar, whatever it's called, lifter bar thing. We've dropped it off at the engineer. Now we're just heading into Mildura. Got a few other jobs to do in there, a few pickups and a few runaround jobs. Then we'll be on the way back out home, I suppose. Not much else to do in here. We don't want to waste too much time stuffing around. I'm glad I had to wait for that traffic light for nobody to come over the bridge. That was amazing. Okay, that is all of our jobs in town done. We're not going to be able to pick up that sweep on the way home. It's not going to be ready, but that's fine. We've got plenty of other stuff to get on with when we get home, so we'll go and do that, whatever that may be. I stuck. All right, we are on the way back to town. So I made it all the way out home. Got a call saying that sweep's ready, so I'm on the way back in to pick it up. Never mind, it's fine. I wasn't expecting it ready today. We were told he probably wouldn't get it done today. It's about a half-hour drive in, half-hour drive back. Won't take us long there. And then we'll try and put it back on, I suppose. We should be working all the ground up and trying to get rye corn planted at the moment. We grow rye corn in between our plastic for windbreaks, for the melon and the pumpkin. At the end of this forecasted week, we are forecast for 0 to 4 mil for 3 or 4 days in a row. So we'll either end up with nothing or an inch. It's usually the way it goes. It's so bloody dry around here though. Alright, we've got our part. Just chucked it in the back. We're on the way home. When we get home, we'll give it a crack at putting it back in. It's getting late-ish now, but I reckon we're going to have enough time to do it. The Shire just redone this road, and it's horrible. There's raindrops on my windscreen. What the friggin' hell's going on here? I think I can count like 20. There's like 20 raindrops on my windscreen. That's more water than I've seen all here. There's more! What is this shit? Hopefully Dad's made it back to the shed. He's out with the harvester with a heap of cardboard bins on it, full of pumpkin. Okay, we are back. I don't think there's any more rain in it. We did have a little quick shower of rain, but I don't think there's any more in it for today. There's a little bit more forecast later on in the week. We could be getting anywhere from nothing to an inch. So we'll see how that eventuates. But for now, we are back with our sweep. We've got these fingers welded on, which will help keep the plastic up and stop the dirt from the legs piling onto the plastic. And we've also got the points hard faced as well, help keep a little bit of life in them. So what we need to do is get these legs up in their holes there and then bolt it all on. But it is getting a bit late now. It's after 5 o'clock and I'm probably going to call it for the day. So we'll make that a tomorrow job. So first thing in the morning, we'll get down here, we'll chuck that on. We'll put this on the tractor and then head out to give it a test run and see how it goes. But for now, I am going to leave this video here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, don't forget to chuck a like down below. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for coming along on our journeys today. We didn't get a whole lot done, but sometimes that's farming. So a bit of a run around in town and fixing a little bit of equipment. I didn't film everything I'd done today. Had a few odd jobs, and when I got home, I helped everyone clean up all the butternuts we done over there. We got the tractor parked in undercover just in case we get a little bit more rain. And we got the other harvest aid here with no bins on it. so it doesn't matter if that's out in the rain, if it rains tonight. So yeah, I'll leave this video here. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.